And we're in! Hey all, welcome back to Big Square Gaming. It's Scottish Bex if you can't tell. Although I do sound a little bit clogged, I do apologise. I am still on the end of this cold, so it is driving me a bit crazy. Picking up where we left off, I believe we're going into day 9 and day 10. So this could be interesting. I also do want to say that we are right before Bonfire Night, or Guy Fawkes here in Britain, which is something that we celebrate here in Britain. So there is fireworks and things going off. And that makes my dog a tiny little bit unsettled. So you may hear her a little bit this time round. So I do apologise if she's a little barky and a little growly. There's not a massive amount waning time. Ooh, okay. Maybe I went past the collectible bit of it? I don't know. So yeah, so I am still on the far end of this cold, so I do apologise. I am a little bit clogged and I'm a little bit sniffly, so I'm sorry about that. But unfortunately, there's not a lot I can do, and I need to get some more content recorded. So it is gonna have to be what it is. Okay. And up more potatoes, and let's stick a cabbage in there. That was a potato, not a cabbage. Oops. Okay, what else do we want? Carrots. I need to make bigger plots. I think that was something that we talked about last time, was that I needed more plots, didn't I? So let's get, and how's the water? Is there any water? No, there's no water left in them. So I also need to get water in. I need to remember it's not a click, it's a click and hold. I always forget that in this game. So I dropped that. Ah! Where did it go? There it is. It is a tiny little bit fidgety. So we need to go get more water. So does anybody remember what I did with the... Why is it all twitchy all of a sudden? It's very oversensitive. I do know there has been an update since last time I played, so I don't know if we're gonna see an impact of that in the game. I'm just gonna turn my mouse sensitivity down a tiny touch because it's driving me crazy. So they've done a little bit of optimization and things. Oh, prepare the vegetables. Oh, look, that wasn't there last time. Prepare the vegetables. So I've got to have 14 tomatoes. Is that what we need for the next one? So we need to grow... Oh, okay, I don't know if I have tomatoes growing. That could be a problem. I might not have... Okay. See, that's only just now... That's only just dropped up. I could have had that another day. I could get rid of the potatoes, because I've got plenty of tatties. So, we could get rid of the potatoes that we've got planted. Because it didn't tell me last time what they wanted, and I did say that was a problem. Obviously they fixed that. That has now popped. But the problem I have now, potato on the floor, is can I pick those potatoes back up? I might just destroy them. But they're saying that I need to be doing tomatoes. So let's do the tomato seeds if I need to do them, and then we're going to put fertilizer in to make it quick as well. Okay, so let's get a chunk of the fertilizer in. I need to go hunting for more recipes as well, because to be honest, I need to... Apparently you get something allows you to make fertilizer. I'm not going to go into that. I don't want to give too much away. So I haven't found it, or the recipe for it, so I need to go on the hunt for it. So water lasts longer as well now. Look at that. It used to be half a bucket. So yeah, they've definitely done some optimizing. That just dropped the bucket. That dropped the bucket. That's frustrating. Yeah. And as you can see, I now have I also now have more space in the backpacks as well, which is really, really good. So definitely going in the right direction. So far, the changes they've made seem to be good. I'm presuming I can just cook off some of these. Don't want to just... right, what did... just... yeah, right, it's still got food. Chicken hasn't done anything. Now, is this a case of it needs to have two, and then you just produce some more, and then you can kill them and cook them? Or is it a case of they don't really do anything? They're not... maybe that's not fully in the... is that just another random potato? Is it a case of they're not... it's not in the game yet? I don't really know. So let's head out. Do I have spare stuff is the first question. And what have I got in the car? The car. Right. See, car's full. Need to take some of that out. I'm going to take that out as well. I don't know where I get... I'm assuming at some point we're going to be able to make biofuel, but I don't know. Right. Get this stuff off me for the moment. And then we can head on out. I'm going to put the first aid in there as well. I don't have anywhere for the first aid. And then we can stick the... oh, struck. It's not in that one, is it? It's in that one. Okay, I need to make me another spear before we go anywhere. And yep, so spare spear. Spare spear. Oh, that was... I think it was sticks, wasn't it? Rather than planks. Probably rope. I can't remember exactly what it was to make things. So let's stone spear, sticks and stone. And I'm gonna make a spare axe and a spare pickaxe. And then we can stick the rest back. No pun intended. Then we can head out. So I kind of want to go take a wander and see what we can find. And part of me is like, take the car. Another part of me is like, don't bother. I also kind of want to see how bad it is if we get close to one of these military camps. Because this is behind walls. So I'm hoping we can go over here. I might take a wander in that direction. Apparently you're supposed to be able to add markers. There we go. Right click. We're supposed to be able to add markers to the map now to give us a better direction. So I'm going to do that and then I'm going to head off. Oh, it's not showing. Yep, there we go. That's the one thing I did read about the update was there was markers for the map. Now, it obviously isn't letting us see what that is. It's just a click on it. Kind of like your quick way marker. Kind of like your quick way marker in 7 days, I think. So let's get going. So how is everybody this evening? Other than feeling ill, I'm doing great. Not enjoying... the thing is for those of you that don't know, Bonfire Guy Fawkes is a celebration that happens every year in Britain on the 5th of November. And it's you obviously have bonfires and fireworks and all that, and it's all connected to an attempt to blow up the gunpowder plot, an attempt to blow up the Houses of Parliament several centuries back. You don't know much about it, go have go Google it. I'm sure there'll be plenty of information on that. The run up to Guy Fawkes here, unfortunately, you're not supposed to be able to get hold of fireworks, but people do, and they let them off because obviously depending on when people have their kids, you know, if it's a split household or, you know, that kind of thing, or maybe they're not available at the weekend because they work, or, you know, a number of reasons, they tend to then do them on days outside of bonfire night itself, which means on the run up to there's a lot of fireworks for sort of the week before and sometimes even the week after and sometimes 2 weeks before, which is very frustrating. And don't get me wrong, I love bonfire night. I have since I was little. It's great. I don't want to deprive the next generation of kids of the fun of that because it was always great. You know, our family always made a big thing of it. My mum would make soup and jack potatoes and toffee and treacle fudge. And, you know, and we'd go out and we'd watch, you know, the fireworks that my dad would put on and stuff. The difference with it, however many years ago, I'm not going to give away my age, was we didn't understand the impact of noise on other groups of people. So, you know, animals, wildlife, children with autism, older people. There's a lot of people now that we realise now are obviously impacted by the loud bangs and all that. And with modern day noise reducing fireworks, I don't understand why we still have noisy fireworks. Out with displays. I still think there should be big displays. And obviously if you live within a zone near one of the big displays, there should be a notification that, you know, you're near one of the big zones that does do that. But it's just a bit frustrating. Not the actual night. If it was one night of the year, I would be okay with it. I would be great, because, you know, you'd prepare, you'd sort the animals. Unfortunately, because it drags on for so many days before and sometimes so many days after, my dog spends a huge chunk of the run up to it being quite frightened. And I don't like that for her. You know, I don't. Ooh, what's this? Iron shovel. Okay. Right, so that's that one. Oh. Here we go. So as much as I love Bonfire Night and I love the fireworks, and I really wish, you know, and I don't want to deprive the next generation of it, because I've got great memories of it. I have amazing memories of it, of the stuff we did together as kids. And I wouldn't want to deprive the next generation of that. But at the same time, having seen the effect it has on my dog, part of me is like, we have the technology. Why are we not using it? You know, and maybe that's a bit about humbug, and maybe I'm sounding like old women right now. But yeah, it's a little frustrating. My poor baby girl is so frightened for the run up for the next, you know, the week before and the week after. I just, you know, ran over. Going to the next one. So where's the next one? There. I'm just making my way to it. I'm not doing too much harvesting. I really should be, because I really need to get, please tell me I planted up those tomato seeds. I don't think I did. Did I? Didn't I? Did I? Did I? Chicken! I want to bring that chicken back. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go in here, get that question mark, pick that chicken up, and oh. Crosses? That's not a good sign. Pick up the... I can't get in there. Up the question mark, and then grab that chicken and head back, maybe. Dear Mary and... Whoa! Mary and Tim, kindness kills us. Kindness killed us. We let in people who brought us death. They knew they were infected, and they still begged for shelter. Forgive me for not being able to protect you from those monsters. God, I had to kill you with my own hands. I had to do it to keep, and then it's not going there. There we go. Had to keep you from turning. God has abandoned this earth and taken everything I love for my mercy. I got retribution. Well, now I'll be ruthless, very ruthless, no kindness, no mercy, James. Oh. Okay. How do I get in there? Door's locked, so how do I get in there? Oh, this way? Oh dear. Oh dear. We're looking for the, there was a question mark. Did that not... Oh, no, look! That must have been the actual... And the letter was the question mark. Okay. Medium backpack! Swapping that out. Did I drop stuff? I did drop stuff. Oh! Okay. Well... It's... Oh, I had a medium backpack on. Okay, that's weird. I'm a bit confused now. I could have swore I had a small backpack on, but okay. I'm not seeing anything else. This looks like... Yep. Okay, can we get back out here? Through here? Yeah, there we go. I don't think I can pick that up. I think I just click on it. Yeah. Whoa! He ducked! That was new. I want that chicken. Oh, bollocks, I dropped my spear. Chicken, 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 chicken! Where'd you go, cheeky? Cheeky, cheeky, cheeky. Don't want to kill the chicken, so let's not. Can I pick it up without hitting it? There we go. Let's take the chicken home. Home's this way. Let's take the chicken home. I don't know what's going to happen now that I've got 2 chickens, but hey, you know. I must admit, fireworks scare me a tiny little bit in terms of touching them. I wouldn't ever be the person that would do them. And I don't think most people would. I don't ever mess with them. They're very dangerous. They go boom. People lose hands to them and all sorts. I do think they're very pretty to look at. So if handled by the right people, which is important, I do think they're quite good. I do enjoy a good fireworks show. Definitely. I think Catherine wheels are one of my favourite. I think they're banned in some countries, though I'm not sure. They're the ones that if you don't know, they're the ones that you pin to the fence and they spin round and round and round. However, I think they get banned because people don't always pin them correctly to the fence, and then they shoot off and dance around the garden, and everyone plays Dodge the Catherine wheel, which is not a very safe game and not a game I would recommend. I would love to see a proper I know these days, like some of the sort of more advanced places are doing, instead of doing fireworks displays, they're doing drone displays, aren't they, to mimic fireworks. And that's quite neat, actually. That's very neat. However, I would like to go to, I know some Eastern countries obviously do some incredible fireworks displays. And that would be something that would be worth a see, I think. For sure. I, of course, will be taking my dog away for bonfire night itself to a quiet location out in the country where there's nobody letting off any of them, just for her own safety, because it is the night most of it will happen, and it is pretty extreme. Any British viewer can tell you, most of the time, especially if it's a dry night, not so much necessarily warm, but certainly when it's dry, it can be, and it's not too overcast, because obviously that just ruins all. But yeah, it can go on. It's not supposed to go on past a certain time legally. As we all know, that doesn't always happen. But yeah, I mean, the last place I lived, it could go on to 2-3 in the morning, which is fine at the weekend. Doesn't tend to bother you. I'll be up with the dog all night. So, if you're trying to come home and they're still going, the dog's going to be terrified behind the TV for a bit. And then, you're sitting with her for comfort. So you're not getting to bed till super late, which is fine at weekend. That's not so good when you have to go for work the next day. But, yeah. I still think it's one of those things. Now, what I want to know is, can I open the damn door? I was going to check, can I put the dog in the dog? Can I put if I get in? You can put the chicken in the car! Oh, please tell me I can do that with other things. That's amazing. How do I get the chicken out the car? Oh, I can put the chicken in the car. Hey, Chicky Poo. I got you a buddy. Look. Got your buddy. Do your chickeny thing. Go on. Do your chickeny thing. Need eggs. Although I haven't seen eggs in the game. I'm presuming you're just going to get, it's just going to be a random new chicken that's going to appear. We'll find out. We'll find this out. We're going to let them do their chicken thing. And we'll see where that goes. Oh, I just dropped all of that. I love how those huge bags of fertilizer become a tiny little sack on the floor. That's equipment. Let's go to equipment. Put the equipment in there. I picked up another gas can, which is fantastic. Seeds. Oh, seeds. Right, things are ready. Hopefully it's going to tell me then going forward what I need. Because it said... Oh, see, that's not a lot of tomatoes. Oh, this could be a problem. Oh, if it's only 4 a pop and I've not got long. Oh, I don't know about that. I might need to get... Oh. I'm a bit concerned because I don't have additional tomato seeds. So, I don't see how I'm going to be able to do that. There's no way I can have 14 tomatoes ready. What do they do if I don't? Oh, maybe I have to go kill them beforehand. Just so I'm a tiny touch worried. Right, let's just dedicate what I can right now to this. I might be panicking a tiny little bit now. But this is because I would have had a whole day of doing tomatoes, and I probably might have been able to do 14 tomatoes. But because the game didn't tell me, I now have the problem that I don't have 14 tomatoes, and I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Okay, this could be a problem. Can I plant up the tomatoes like the way you can that? Nope. No, it won't let me. Okay, well this could be a problem because if I'm only going to get 4 tomatoes per shot, that's going to require 4 go rounds. I don't know if I can get 4 go rounds in this. This could get interesting. Do you know what I could do? I could stick more. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Because the truth is, it doesn't matter. The fact that I just don't, you know, somebody help me. My brain is not working. Sorry, guys. I still have a bit of brain fog because I do have this bug. Part of me is like, I don't want to rush into planting up loads of stuff because I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna... No, don't remove it. Pumpkin. I'm feeling a bit concerned now. Where did the other bucket go? I not have an additional buckets in there. Becky, you're an umpty. You are officially an umpty. Right. See, I'm concerned. I don't know. Help. I do need to make bigger planters, but I also need to make defenses because I don't have. So let's have a look. To protect animals from ill wishers and prevent them from running away. That's fine. Okay. The other option is okay, foundations, basis of a house. You can build a house. Okay. How does that work? Like, could you do like a house thing to the side and then put a wall between the two and then have your farming in the middle so that you were running? I know what I mean. I'm curious. Could you do that? Could you sneakily do that with your foundations? Like, could you build a house between here and that and then put walls between that and this building? And then, what do I need for the defense walls? Oh, of course I'm going to need that. That's fine. Okay. Got loads of that. That's not a big deal. But I don't really know. I also don't know how big the planter would be. So... Oh, I got a 3x3 planter. Did I only get a 2x3? I thought I got a 3x3 one. I could have swore I found a 3x3. Maybe it was only a 2x3. Needs dirt either way. Oh, there it is. There's the big one. It's in there. We're going to need more dirt. So let's... Do you know what, actually? I need to sleep. So do you know what might be worth doing is sleeping now. And sleeping through the evening. So that I'm not having to do it in the morning. And then we can go out and go get a crap ton more wood. Because let's be honest, it's what I'm going to need. I think that makes sense. Where did I put that? There it is. Okay. I was going to say, I thought I had that in my hand there a minute ago. So I've definitely got another... I thought I had another axe. What did I do with the other axe? If I dropped the other axe, did I drop... I swear, I don't know. I must have dropped it while we were out and about. I must have clicked Q. Because I know I definitely had another axe. I've got so much brain fog. I really need to just go home at this point. Like, what is going on with me? Seriously, I'm so sorry, guys. Oh, don't try record while you have the flu. It doesn't end well. Okay. Let's go sleep this off, shall we? Okay. Let's go sleep it off. Do you know... Have I got... You know what I might do is put some food on to cook. Can remember which box is which. You need to be able to label them to make life easier. Alright. Let's sleep through the night, shall we? I like going to sleep with the fire at the bottom. That's quite neat. That's quite a neat effect, actually. Quite like that. That looks quite good. Day 10. 1 day to Judgment Day. I'm so buggered. Right. Rah, rah. Rah, rah. Oh, didn't get to him. Spikes did. Alright. I do have is a little bit of water left in one of those tubs, didn't I? Yeah, there we go. So if we... Just refresh. There we go. That refreshed my water. Pick that back up. There it is! I'm like, I knew I had some somewhere. I knew it was somewhere. I just didn't know where. What? Found it! I swear. My head is not screwed on sometimes. Right, let's eat those tatties. And yes, they're tatties. Right. So we need to go get a load of wood. And... might take the car and go up. Yeah, let's go. And now that I know I can put peg and stuff in it. Oh, okay. Switch that out for that.
Attention. The truck has arrived, and it's time to hand over the supplies. Make sure the food is in good condition and in sufficient quantity. No delays, no excuses. Otherwise, there will be consequences. Move quickly.
I don't... Wait, what? I don't know how you see... Like, I don't have... that many. I don't know how it expects me to... Oh, I'm so confused. I don't have that many. I don't know how it expects you to do it though, because if you don't have enough seeds, how are you supposed to? That doesn't make sense. If I'd known it was going to ask for that, I could have organized it, but I don't. I don't know. I've only got 9. So I don't really know. I can go attempt to give them what I've got. 9 minutes, so could get interesting. Is this what they want? I'm presuming it's... Yeah, there you go. Okay, so I need 5 more. So I'm assuming that's what that was for, because I can't actually see what the end of that is, and I don't know how to see the full... Is there a... So there's nothing that allows me to sort of flush out the and see the quest. So I don't know. I don't know what they think. Part of me is like, I don't really want to wander now because those guys are there and I don't want them kicking the crap out my base. I'm gonna go fill up the 2 buckets. I am so confused. I obviously it was meant to tell us, because I did say in the last one when it didn't tell me what they wanted, I said, is that a bug? It must have been, because now it's telling me what they wanted. The problem is, because it didn't tell me what they wanted in advance, I didn't know what I needed to grow. Small problem. So now I just need to pray. Yeah, that's annoying. And I don't want to have to restart, so I might just have to face the consequences of whatever the consequences are. That could be my death. But I just feel like I don't want to... That's the wrong one, Becky. I don't want to just be like, yeah, let's go back, because obviously the game's being glitchy. It's the last thing I want. 5 minutes. Okay, I'm just gonna have to sit this out, guys, and just wait and hopefully to be able to do it. I see my little chicky poos. They're not doing anything. So I'm not sure if my chicky poos do anything. Does anybody know if the chickens are meant to do something? Because they're not doing anything. Okay. The next one I want is there. And then I want to go to those ones over there. Can't get to those yet because they're behind barriers. Part of me also wants to go, do you know what? I'm not giving you guys jack shit. And I'd love to go up and kick their asses. But the problem is I don't have any weapons other than my spear. And I'm pretty sure they're probably going to have guns. So I just... are the chickens meant to do something? I just feel like my chickens are meant to do something and they don't. Oh, come on. I'd like to go harvest stuff now, thanks. Oh, tedious. And another thing, like, nothing's respawning either around the base, which is a little frustrating, so... Can I go? I think the rock's respawning, but it's the only thing that's respawning around the base. Need more rock anyway, so let's go on a wee adventure and pick up some rock while we wait. I was a little bit excited there about rock, but yeah. That's my tomatoes ready. Please give me 5. Yes. How did I manage that? That is, it better fix that going forward. It better tell me, because otherwise I don't know what I'm supposed to be growing. And that's a big issue. There we go. Yeah, and you can off too. Right, Right, now I can go get wood and stuff. Just frustrated that it didn't say, to be honest. But I'm going to get another one of the planters down, and we need to start getting. That's... Again, I need to get other things growing as well. I'm going to put that other planter in here for the moment. That down on my bar. Get these veggies off me. Let's go. Let's just go. Well, at least it's done. That's other side, Becky. That's something. I think feeling a bit frustrated though that it didn't tell me until there. Surely you kind of need to tell us what you need, and the day of doesn't really work if it's going to take you 4 days to grow everything. So yeah, I'm gonna go around the back because there was tons of wood around the back up here, wasn't there? Yeah, there we go. Like wood central. Okay. Now let's get us planks. Yeah, this is what we need. We need to get defenses up, start a base, think about these kind of things. Not really explored much of that in the game. I still feel like I'm missing huge chunks of stuff because I need to go and do... I also feel like maybe I need to think about trying to sneak into one of the army bases. Maybe I'll find a gun lying around. Maybe not, you know. Or if I can get up behind one of them and kill him quickly. And then whip his gun if he's got one. I don't know. I don't know how it works. I don't know what the options are. I also don't know if you start doing it if they start retaliating against you. That's also an interesting thought. Do they start retaliating if you start taking their bases out? And are they the same guys or are they individual bases? Whoa. You hear that? I.e. if they come every 3 days... Oh, you son of a... Is that as in one wouldn't come that often? It's that they're rotating, so that's why it's every 3 days. And if you take out a base, do they come like one every 6 days or one every 5 days, or you know, is it or does it still every 3 days, or let's go put a load of this in the car. Like it. I like the feel of the game. I know, like I say, it's had quite mixed reviews. I personally like it, but I'm not as fussy about my games as some people are. I'm not fussed by the graphics, and you know, yes, I think there is potentially more to come on it. I think, you know, it definitely needs to be fleshed out more from that side of things, but at the same time, I know there's a lot of stuff in there. I'm just not picking anything up unless I think it's... I just think that I like the concept of it, and it could go to interesting places. And it's more that I want to play it and keep an eye on it. Definitely. I think it could definitely lead to an interesting... It's got good bones to it, I think, in terms of from a gameplay perspective for what I want to see. I just think it is still a bit glitchy in places, and there's still a few things that bug people. I'm curious as to where it's going to go. And I've had games like that before where I've been curious about where they're going to go, and then they just go to a really bad place, and then you're just like, oh, you didn't listen to the people who play the game. You just did what you wanted. Now that's fine, because I appreciate they do have a roadmap, and they'll be like, well, you know, we're building the game we intended to make. Well, that's fine, but if that's not what the people who are playing it want, then you're gonna... people are gonna stop. You're not gonna get people who want to buy a DLC then. Simple as. So make the game you want to make, but at the same time, you know. Right. What are we doing? I'm feeling quite good. I'm feeling like we're getting good resources. We're getting good stacks of resources. I don't have a lot of metal. I might see if I can sneak in and... Can I break any of this down? No. I feel like I want to try get some metal. Not really trying to... At least I got it done. That's something. I am nervous that it's not telling me what the next load is going to be, and that could potentially cause me problems. I mean, it didn't... Oh, for goodness sake. What? Oh, it's the little creepy kid! Wrong thing. And that's potentially going to cause me problems again. We're going to get to the day of, and then they're going to be like, can you give us 10 of this? And I'm going to be like, no, because I don't have 10 of that. The first one was 10 potatoes. That one has been 14 tomatoes. I don't know what the next one is going to be. I mean, I could go and... She's just casually walking. I could go and take a look into it, I suppose. But part of me is like, I also don't want to do that. I don't want to feel like I'm cheating and looking it up. But part of me is like, if the game's going to be glitchy, I might need to. Because, but at the same time, another part of me is like, don't. And then, you know, when the shit hits the fan, let's see what happens, you know. there's that aspect to it. There's definitely that aspect to it. You know, let's see what happens if you don't give them what they want. I pretty much got a good stack of a lot of other things. I think it's mainly just tomatoes. I hadn't been growing the tomatoes at all. I maybe need to be growing one double trough or one big trough of each veg, maybe. How many veg have we got so far? 5, 6, something like that. Right, let's get back to base before it gets too dark. Whoa, woo, woo, woo. Still glitchy. I don't like taking the car, but I took the car this time simply because I wanted the trunk space for storage of all the wood. Turn! Did not turn. That was interesting. Nope, that's water. Let's put that in there. Let's unload, shall we? Pick them back up for the moment. Go in the metal box. Oh, we have some veggies that are ready. I feel like I'm being paranoid now and that I need to make sure I need to make sure I've definitely got certain things now. I'm like, yep, that's good. I think if I get, you know, I'm going to take them out of there. Them out of there. Put them in there. them in there. So we've got 7 here, because that's 4 different things there. And that's, so we've got 7 different ones so far. Oh my goodness, that's interesting. I don't think I need to go beyond 3 stacks. I think 4 stacks. 4 stacks of each should do the job, I think. Just keep 4 stacks of each, and anything after that I either turn into invent. I'm in the wrong boxes. I just turn into animal feed, essentially. I can't see what I'm doing. No, don't remove. Remove that. Remove that. Like that. Collect. Collect. I wish you could find a way to... I know you can put planters... Not planters, you can put lights up. So I could do that. Oh, look at that. I used a whole half this time. I didn't use a half last time. That's weird. Last time it did it in little bits, and now it's using the whole thing. I'm really curious. Okay, that's weird. It's misbehaving a little bit. It's not swapping the buckets over. Okay. No, don't remove. Oh, it's only adding... See, that one's adding it bit at a time. Look at that. Whereas that one added a whole chunk in one go. Oh, that's weird. Not sure what to make of that. Why is one doing it one way and one doing it another? That seems a touch glitchy. Just a tiny touch. Just a, tiny. Hey, chickie. Chickies. Are you gonna lay a little egg for me, or are you just gonna keep being dicks? Let's go see what the trader's got. Might as well. We're getting close to the end of day. Might as well go see if there's anything. Don't stab him, don't stab him, don't stab him. What's he got? He's got sleeping bags. What's the sleeping bag do? I'm presuming that just allows me to sleep anywhere. I don't have to be set in one place. I feel like that would be... why would I want to stay away from my base? I don't know. I'm not going to drop 500 coins on that. No, not right now. If anyone's done it and they think it's a really useful tool, tell me why. Like, give me an explanation of a scenario where it would be very useful. There's something I'm not aware of. Okay. So we got plenty of wood. Really pleased with that. We've got tons of wood. So now I just need to think about starting. I was hoping to do it this, but then I got distracted with the guys and the tomatoes and yeah. So I want to think about the planters outside as well. So we definitely need to be making more of the planters too. So do you know what I might do? I might grab my shovel and go dig a load, because we're gonna need, if we're gonna need a ton of planters, I'm gonna need a ton of dirt. So interesting how the dirt doesn't actually disappear. How many did I get? That's a whack. 2 more. Okay, so nothing really going on. Last time we had an event night, We had a load of zombies, so it was a bit, not quite like a horde from 7 days, but because nothing was charging directly at my base, it was just running around outside. We had a ton of them, and I was like, oh, this is a bit like a horde. But I don't know if that was just sheer luck that that was the same day as the guys came for their goodies, or not, because I think it's supposed to be tonight, or maybe tomorrow night, the next night. I don't know. Let's just stick this in here. I'm a bit confused. I'm a bit disappointed my chickies aren't doing anything. I thought with me rescuing a new chickie, I'd be like, yeah, do you know what? I might go see if I can get a pig. There was a pig, wasn't there? I mean, it's not eating their food. They're not doing anything. I don't know. I don't know what it's supposed to be doing. I'm a bit kind of disappointed, to be honest. I might just start building. Just trying to think how best to do this. To put the walls up maybe first. I need to work out how much space I need before I then put... How do I then line up the outside of the house? I don't know how that works. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make a piece of the foundation so I can see how it works. And then go from there. I think that makes sense to try that maybe. People may disagree. That's just wood. So I just want to see how the foundation works. Oh, you can do it in here. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, so look, so you can line the foundation. So that's fine. I wish you could snap click it. So yeah, so all we need to do is run the defences out like that and then snap in a base. So that's fine. They can't get under that. That's safe. Okay, I'm okay. Alright, that is the end of the day. Apparently Judgment Night is tonight. I'm presuming that's the other Horde Unite thing that we were talking about. So, with that turn of the day, guys, I am going to leave it here. And apologies again for all my sniffling. And the dog has been quite quiet, I'll give her that. She seems to be a bit more settled. I've not heard much going on. So, if you have enjoyed yourself, guys, please give us a like on the video. It really does help. And obviously, take a look at some of our other content. And if you're interested, do give us a subscribe. And we will see you next time we play. Enjoy all.